What is up guys, Synq here, and we're back on Star Trek Fleet Command. So yes, it's time to look at the Grade 3 Romulan battleship, the AUGUR. Now, this is a beautiful looking ship, no doubt about that. Now, I must admit, with the Romulan ships, I've not been a major big fan about the way they look. Apart from when it comes to the AUGUR, I do love the look of this ship. It is absolutely beautiful. Just seeing the feathers there for the wings. I mean, it is a gorgeous looking ship. And just seeing the neck bringing out to the head, it is a lovely looking ship. Now, I always thought that this possibly could be one of the biggest looking ships that there is actually in the game. But if we're going to compare this size-wise, I thought the only way we could compare it was against the Enterprise and against the Vidar to see how big it actually is. So I decided to bring all three out of my station, and as you can see here, the AUGUR size-wise is about half the size of the Enterprise pretty much because of the nacelles, and compared to the Vidar, yeah, the Vidar, yet again, lengthwise is winning just because of the little, shall we say, tusks on the end. But otherwise, don't let its size fool you compared to the Enterprise and the Vidar. This ship, wow. Now, in my Enterprise video, I did do a comparison of some of the stats, and as you can see here, they are again. Looking at the top end grade 3 ships, the D4, the Enterprise and the AUGUR. Now the starting strength, there is a considerable difference. The D4 917,000 for the Interceptor, the Explorer, the Enterprise 969, and the AUGUR, which is a battleship, 1.003 million starting strength. Now, as we did discuss in the Enterprise video, each of these ships, even though the strength do vary, they compensate in their own ways. The D4, as you can see, it actually compensates with its defense is higher than the Enterprise and the AUGUR. The Enterprise is higher on its attack, and when it comes to the AUGUR, the health. Look at the health difference between the AUGUR compared to the D4. It's over 100,000 difference, and compared to the Enterprise, it's 51,000 difference in its whole health. Let's look at the ship ability, Obliterate. As long as the opponent's ship is burning, if the opponent is hit by the Obliterator weapon, the AUGUR increases all weapon damage by 50% cumulative. So, yeah. Now, one thing I have noticed about the AUGUR, because it's a battleship, typically with battleships, they'd have some kinetic and energy weapons. But if we look here, the Obliterator, which is a kinetic weapon, and also the other two, upper left kinetic cannon, and here upper left kinetic cannon. I don't know why there's not an upper right one, but all these weapons are actually kinetic. Now, if we compare this with other battleships, namely the Borg probes, that's a battleship, it uses kinetic and energy weapons, which I find a bit weird because this has only got kinetic. If we look at the Intrepid, which is also a battleship, if we go here, it has disruptor cannon, energy, double cannon, energy, and here MK9, which is a kinetic weapon. So this is literally the only battleship I have found so far which is only using kinetic weapons. I find that kind of interesting. So ignore my crew setup. I'm going to change my crew setup to this. Now, honestly, I've never been really good at crew setup, so people will probably comment in the section going, you should be using this, you should be using that, and whatever advice people give me, I will listen to. But for the moment, I have got Nero's crew. And if we have a look here, I've got Javade as the captain, then because of his captain's maneuver, overwhelming fire. Javade increases the shield piercing of a ship by 35%. And as the officer, I've got Kamak, watch the world burn. As long as the enemy ship is burning, Kamak increases the armor shield deflection and dodge of a ship by 60%. And for the burning aspect, of course, we've got Nero, see the flaws. Every time a ship strikes the opponent, Nero has a 35% chance of burning it for 2 rounds. So the burning aspect is namely to help out with Kamak, but also for the fact of its ship ability Obliterate, to keep it burning, to increase the damage of the Obliterate weapon, and then increase the weapon of the other ships by 50%. Now, I was going to show the upgrade cost of upgrading this to tier 3, and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So I've got to here. So we got to tier 3 with all the upgrades bar the 2 upper left cannons, and as you can see I need, well, a little bit of uncommon 3-star ore, so it looks like I'm going to have to go out mining. But as you can see, max level of level 15 is running at 1.688 million strength, which is pretty damn impressive to be fair. Nice amount of hull HP, a good amount of defense and attack, but this is what it's looking at tier 3 with 2 upgrades left to do. So I thought it was all well and good just showing the ship stats and everything, but I actually wanted to put the ship into a bit of combat just to show how it fares. Now of course we're attacking the Klingons because, well, we all know they're the weakest out of all the factions. Let's wait for the argument to start in the comment section. But I did actually see a image of a Enterprise, same tier, same level, fighting an Augur with pretty much the same crew, and the Augur annihilated the Enterprise. I mean, it annihilated the Enterprise, obviously because the combat triangle and that. But I thought we'd go in and attack some, you know, some Klingon ships just to have a bit of a look at the combat log, just to see how it actually fared. So here we go, we attacked 3 level 39 Klingon patrols, and we want to look at the combat log because we want to see how Nero got in there. Now as you can see, Javade's maneuvers, overwhelming fire activated, 35% to shield piercing happened twice there. Augur charges its Obliterate weapon up, and you can see the sort of damage going on here. And as you can see, Nero's maneuvers set into action there, so hopefully we may be able to get the Obliterator charged again. As you can see the damage going on here. Nero activated again, activated 3 times in round 1. Kamak activated, watch the world burn. There we go, 6% to armor shield deflection and dodge. There we go, that's activated. Nero activated again. Let's see if we can get the weapon charge up. My god, Nero activates a lot in this. Right, so charges to 50%. Okay, we're not going to see that happen again because it was only a 3-round fight. But let's just check another fight. Hopefully it's longer than 3 rounds. I might need to put this up against some higher tier ships. But as you can see, Nero activating again twice in that 1 round. Kamak is involved there. So yeah, we're getting some critical damage, 72,000. It's quite impressive. This ship is really damn... 74,000 critical. This ship is damn impressive. So having Nero activating several times in a round and getting Kamak to activate as well is just making this ship absolutely incredible. This ship is absolutely incredible. Now I am going to test this out off recording against a lot higher ships than level 38s to try and get the rounds going above round 3. So we can get Nero burning, we can get Kamak going, and we can get the Obliterator weapon hitting whilst the ships are burning, just to check out the sort of damage that this ship does. But so far, it is absolutely incredible. I think I may have made a mistake by going Federation. I think definitely Romulans were the way to go, honestly. If I had to do this all over, I really would seriously think about going Romulans from the very, very start. Guys, the Augur, from just having those few rounds, I mean, I did a total of like 6 rounds or something. If you are Romulan, this is the one ship to aim for. Now again, we're not at the level to go and look at the grade 4 ships. We will get the jellyfish at level 39, but again, that's going to be a while. Anyway guys, I hope you found the video useful. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Leave something in the comment section. Am I using the right crews? Would you recommend using something else? Definitely Kamak and Nero are a must. But who would you replace the captain with? Who would you have as captain? Anyway guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys next time. Toodles!